Hey guys, I decided that I needed to go to HomeGoods today and add a few little extra things to my guest room that I decided to kind of change up a little bit, not furniture wise, but with sheets and comforters. And during that process, I realized I needed to add more than 2 pillows to sleep on. So let's go to HomeGoods today and try to get some extra pillows, pillow cases, and maybe an extra set of sheets. I just bought some for my personal bed, and they are made by UGG and a collaboration with another brand, and they were really, really soft and comfortable. So I thought I would do the same for my guest bedroom. I have my aunt coming to stay with me this week. She is getting a boob job, so we are going to have her stay the night. That way we could take her to her appointment the next day for her follow-up. And she'll be close because she kind of lives about an hour away on a ranch, so it'd be better to be 20 minutes away from the appointment than over an hour. But I will see you at HomeGoods. That HomeGoods haul was exhausting. I planned on recording in HomeGoods today, but the amount of people out there was insane. You couldn't find a parking spot. There was just crowds and crowds of people, and there weren't really that many good finds out there. I ended up getting a few things. I'm gonna refresh my bar a little bit. I've been doing that really slow and in gradual steps instead of going all out all at once with things that I wouldn't be happy with at all. So I got that, little hand soaps, and some pillows for my upstairs guest bedroom and sheets for that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I got. And Simon's looking at me like, what are you doing? He's so cute. He just wants to know what we're doing for the day. Pop you up here. Okay, so I got some new glassware for the bar. Some kind of taller glasses and things like that. So I got this for the bar. It matches my smaller kind of whiskey glass that I have. So I thought these would be really great to go along with that as well, because I have 6 of those. We'll wash those and then put them up and do a refresh of the bar, clean it up a little bit. I'll show you my favorite types of drinks, which is mainly just tequila. And then I saw this cute little cutting board as well. It was $7. Great to cut all the juices, lemons, limes, oranges, and things like that. And then I also bought these sheets that I bought for our bedroom. Our bedroom's a king-size bed, and they had one left the other day. And after I brought them home and washed them, they were so close to feeling like the ball and branch sheets that we have. And so I tried to go back and get another set for our bedroom, and they were out still, but I grabbed another set for our guest bedroom upstairs. And then again, I got some soaps for the bathrooms upstairs. This is just one of them here. My aunt's coming to stay with me. Like I mentioned in the video, she's getting a boob job done, and I kind of live in the city, so it made sense for her to stay with us overnight. That way, if she needs anything, I'm here. And also her appointment the next day for her post-op is a closer drive than driving to her ranch and things like that. And then I got some refills for my kitchen soap. I love getting these at HomeGoods because I have the big amber glass that I use, and then I just refill it with this, and it's $8. You really can't beat that for some great soap. This smells amazing. And then I also got 2 extra pillows for the upstairs, one of the upstairs guest bedrooms that my aunt's staying in, because our Bedroom up there, I only have 2 pillows to sleep on, and then the rest of it is just an enormous amount of decorative pillows. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and show you guys, but first we're gonna go ahead and get the sheets out of the packaging and go ahead and wash them real quick so we could fold them and put them up there and use the pillowcases as well. Again, this is the brand. It's like a collaboration with UGG. They're ultra soft. They even have this little tag here saying, "Feel how soft." Ignore that, open up the box and look at it and feel it yourself. It is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and get that put in the wash. We'll clean these glasses and get to stocking the bar and refreshing before we cook dinner. I also stopped at Sprouts. Got like kind of a healthy choice pre-made meal they have for 2. It was just some salmon, and then I grabbed a box of stuff to make couscous with. Got the 2 pillowcases. So it has the fitted sheet, the sheet, and 2 pillowcases in this for only $25. That's pretty much a great deal to me. I mean, I've spent money on luxury bedding like Ball and Branch and things like that, and they're great, but it's not worth the price when you can get something just as good for a fraction of the price. So we'll go ahead and stick all that in there, wash it, take these pillows upstairs. When I went to HomeGoods earlier, the main thing that I was looking for was just these sheets, and of course ended up with a few little extras, and that's the kind of the way it goes. But the pro tip I found for my local HomeGoods is to check stock on things when you want to find great things or great deals or cool finds. Is on Tuesdays is when you need to. I mean, you never really want to go on a weekend. There's just way too many people out there. I'll go ahead and try to put you guys on this little vase and see if that could hold up. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I already washed the cups that I bought that match these cups up here. It might be too bright, but these cups over here, I have about 6 of these. One of my favorite items that I purchased at HomeGoods, I think for a pack of 6, and they're pretty decent quality, is like $12.99, so it's better than going to your local fine china place to stock your little bar area. And then I'm also going to use this little paddle that I bought, this little cutting board, to set you guys on this little base here. Okay, hopefully you stay. So I'm gonna clean up my bar area and kind of take away a few of the things that are a little bit empty. I want to move some of the stuff that's still in boxes, and then kind of clean it up a little bit, and I'll show you how I style my bar as well. It's just a tiny little corner in our kitchen that was added on because this used to be just blank wall space, and the previous owners had a bigger table here for the bench. That was cool, but I needed a bigger fridge in this area and more counter space. For now, we have this little bar space to work with until we do the renovation in the living room and rip the original cabinets out and add a bigger bar in the living room. But I'm gonna go get my cleaning stuff, put these glasses up that I just cleaned, and show you guys the finished product here in a minute. So here is the glass that I bought at HomeGoods. They're pretty substantial, pretty hefty as well, and they're just really pretty. They're kind of like a little bit of a baccarat moment. I'll compare it with the other glass, just one second. When I was at HomeGoods the other day, I found these wine glasses at HomeGoods, a pack of 2 for $10. And so they had 2 packs and I bought them, and I think they're aesthetically kind of where everyone is right now. I didn't want the round top. They're pretty, functional, and they're huge. I mean, you could really put a lot in this. I don't know if they're the same size as a regular wine glass, but I feel like a lot more could be put into this than a regular wine glass. We'll go ahead and move those up here. Here's the comparison to the two. So they're not exactly the same, but they look very similar. This reminds me of little like ice crystal snowflakes. And then these remind me of the baccarat, or almost something you would see in Desperate Housewives, Brie Vandekamp or something like that on her table. But here's the comparison to the two. These are gonna be great party drinkware for guests and things like that in dinner parties. Okay, so like when I style my bar, I don't put out everything that I have. I put a lot of things in a little mini bar closet we have that the previous owners converted into. That's in the hallway by the garage. I put overstock items, things we don't use a lot, and things like that in there. My throat got really dry. Anyways, I did an inventory, and a lot of things that I was low on, I didn't realize I didn't have in the other closet. So my next trip out, I'm gonna have to buy more tequila, obviously some 818 and things like that. But it's gonna look a little dense, I guess you would say, or scarce. But when I was styling my bar in this area, instead of putting, maybe I shouldn't do that. When I was styling my bar, instead of putting everything in just a corner, I found this little tray at HomeGoods. It was kind of like the acrylic was coming out on it, so I got it for I think about 30 bucks. But this is what I put all my main liquor on, and then style around that. So usually I just put it here in this little corner. It kind of just elevates it a little bit instead of having everything just sit here. And then I work around that by putting everything back on the counter. Okay, so now that we did a little quick refresh, took inventory of things that we're low on, I went ahead and threw out some of the items that were a little bit low, and I'll go ahead and show you the bar area and how I set it up. And then just keep in mind, I don't have every glassware as of yet, and neither should you. Great things take time, and if you want it to look good, you need to take the time to look for the things that look good and that look cohesive with your entire collection, instead of wasting money on items that you're going to be throwing out at the Goodwill. So in my little bar cart area, whoops, let's go ahead and adjust this. Okay, so in my little bar area here in the kitchen, I have all of our most used drinks here, which is a lot of tequila. My spouse is a big scotch guy. He loves to drink scotch every now and then, not all the time, like once a year. But I could throw down some tequila like once a week. So we're still low on a few things. I just made a list of what I need to get next time I go to the liquor store. But I group all of this into a little tray here just to look a little more clean and organized, and it kind of looks cute. And then here I have a lot of corks from special occasions and things like that. And then right here, my spouse has some scotch in here that's been in here for 10 years. I have no idea what it is. I think he told me that one of his old co-residents and fellows or something like that made scotch and gave this to him, so God knows how long that's been in there. And then here is the one and only Clase Azul. It's one of my favorite tequilas, and oddly enough, this is my number one, and my number two is Kendall Jenner's 818. Best tequila hands down that you could just have straight up and sip on. And then for Christmas, my spouse got me this tequila decanter, and surprised me with that. I usually know what I'm getting for Christmas, so this was a big shock here. He just did that all on his own. That is from Jonathan Adler. They have a lot of sets, and I think next time I go to Dallas, I'll stop in and get the whole set, the vodka, the gin, and all that, and kind of clean this up a little more and add those, or put them in the top of the cabinets up here. Up there I have his Beatles cups that he loves so much. It's called Being Married, and that's compromising and putting decor out. And then in here is where I have all my glassware. I'll go ahead and show you. So I have one cup missing because I was trying to make a drink earlier. I think we'll make that together, make a limoncello, lemon drop martini. But here I have my little short glasses, and then the new tall glasses here. And then over here I have a few of my wine glasses, a few beer mugs, more wine glasses, and our finer china wine glasses from the country club. And then we'll go ahead and close that. So I love this little display that we did here. Instead of just making it like wood cabinets, we decided to go ahead and do the little glass opening, just like all the tops of the cabinets that we have here in the kitchen. And then this little drawer here, I keep all my corkscrews, wine stoppers, and things like that. And in that, I have my stemless pool plastic wine glasses, koozies, stemless glass wine glasses, and my outdoor margarita glasses here too. So let's go ahead and start dinner and make a limoncello together. Hey, so it's a little bit later now, and I'm gonna make dinner. And then after that, I'm gonna do the limoncello recipe and show you guys the one I found on the internet and see how it turns out with the lemon drop martini. But for dinner, I went to Sprouts and I was gonna show you guys what we're making. So here I have some couscous from Sprouts and then some pre-seasoned salmon for two that I'm just gonna pop in the air fryer and see how it turns out. Okay guys, and here is the finished product of tonight's meal. Salmon and couscous, all from Sprouts. The salmon was already pre-seasoned, the couscous was in a box. For a meal under 20 bucks for two, I say it's a pretty good thing. Good morning, it's the next day. I just got out of bed. I got the pillowcases and sheets washed for upstairs. I'll fold those and put those up. But I'm gonna take the new pillows and soap upstairs before I get ready to go to brunch today. And I'll do a little video showing you the upstairs. So in one of these guest rooms, I need to put some pictures up as well. I'll show you this room here. It's one of the main guest rooms that has its own bathroom. So I'm gonna let my aunt stay in this one. Set the soap down, and then I'll turn the camera around and show you guys. So in here, we haven't painted the upstairs yet to match the downstairs, so it's still the old colors and the old kind of yellow white that they had, because they had the 2008 yellow walls. And I still need to get, oh my god, I'm out of breath. I still need to get this patched up from when they put the new railing in and move some electrical around. And then I need to get this put up too. We have dog gates around just so the cat and the dogs don't get up in the bedrooms and things like that. I need to catch my breath. Anyways, here's the pillows that I'm going to add to this. I just redid this whole space a little bit with what I had. This was for my bedroom downstairs. In my old house, I had a whole lot more space. And in the current house, our bedroom seems to be a little bit smaller. So I went ahead and added this in here. And then this is the old bedroom furniture we've had, but I changed all the sheets. Used to be very this over here, and now I went for a little more clean, streamlined look. I got this from UGG as well, from HomeGoods, and then that is the Nautica brand for the sheets, and then these pillows and things like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and add the two new pillows here. And I probably should vacuum too, since my aunt's coming to stay. And then this is from my niece there, something she made for her uncle's stay. Maybe give the whole room a wipe down. But we'll go into the bathroom. I need to clean it up. I need to maybe do a wipe down. I'm still in my bathrobe this morning. I'm about to get ready to go to brunch with the family at Chicken and Pickle. Here's the soap I got. I want to go ahead and do a series on a cheap bathroom renovation. I want to sand this down, get new hardware, and paint this green, just like my mudroom. And then I need to get all this put up. And I had a curtain to hide this ugly old shower, but it fell in the middle of the night and scared the living hell out of me. And I think it broke too. And you could see here from the previous owners, they had this bedroom, this weird teal blue color. And I think they let their kid paint and she didn't do really a good job. So starting to patch some holes, get this all cleaned up, looking good. But maybe I should do a series on that and get like some sticky tile stuff to kind of update it a little bit. We haven't done the whole upstairs yet. That's still in the future. And then back there is a wall mount holding that picture up for a TV. I still need to get our extra TVs that we have laying around put up in there. But for now, this is what we're working with. So let me go ahead and put this up real quick. Okay, so I have it put up now. So everything on this bedding, I think, is less than $200, including 4 new pillows, these pillows, the sheets, and all that was less than $300. So I try to make it like a hotel experience with all the pillows. I think I might. Should I tilt these down? I need to get big Euro shams back there to kind of hide those, and I think I'll go to Target today and do that. But that is the finished look. I'll come up here later and kind of clean up, dust, and vacuum. But for now I need to go get ready and go to Chicken and Pickle for brunch. A little exercise, a little mimosa. Nothing wrong with that.